Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and today we're going to be talking about the primitive fire kit that it's called the Deluxe bow drill kit. This was sent to me to test out to see what I think about it, and I would like to give my opinion on who I think it would be good for and why I think you may like it. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and get this out there. I filmed this while I was out in the woods, and somehow it appeared that the video had gotten corrupted or something, because I could create the video, but then when I tried to upload it to YouTube, it wasn't working. So I'm just kind of film a new intro here, add it to a portion of the video, because I filmed a portion in the woods, and then I had to film the rest of it when I got home because the camera battery died and I didn't have time to wait for the battery to charge up. But to kind of give you a re-intro, with the kit, you're going to get a bunch of fire tinder, like really fluffed up jute twine here. Actually, I'll read it off and then show you. You get one hardwood fire bow drill, which is this right here. Let's go ahead. And it was in a bigger bag, but since I thought I was done with this already, I just left it in the smaller bags that it came with. But you get two fire boards. One is already pre-cut and pre-drilled. As you can see here, this one came burnt in already a little bit, but I already made a fire with it, so that's why it's a bit darker. You do get a second board with just a small divot that is started. But what I like about this is that you get to see exactly what it's supposed to look like. Even though they gave you just a little bit of a divot here, at least you know exactly what it's supposed to look like when you're going to do this part yourself. You get 3 spindles. As you can see, one of them is a little darker on the end. That's because that's the one that I used already. But it also was a little bit darker, so you can tell which one that they used. You also get some additional jute twine, a clay frictionless bearing block, so pretty cool, works really well, as you'll see. Some instructions with pictures, and then of course the written description of what to do on the back, and then a little piece of leather to catch the cold. Now, because in the very beginning of the video, I'm going to be explaining why I'm in the backyard and not in the woods, but now you know I'm kind of getting it out there just to start with. So what I'm going to do, is just switch now to me actually doing this. Hopefully the video will work out. If not, I'm actually probably, while it's processing, I'm probably going to go ahead and film another version on a different camera and see if just in case it doesn't load. But I don't know why I'm telling you this, because if it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to do this all over again anyway. Or actually, maybe I'll just use this intro if I can. I don't know, cross our fingers. I'm really thinking it's the SD card. But who would this be good for? I think I mentioned it in the last of the video, but I'll just go ahead and say, great for a teaching tool. So if you're trying to teach somebody how to build a primitive bow drill fire, or how to make the bow itself, how to make or actually work out the process, this is perfect for it. If you just like to practice yourself, if you like to keep a kit with you that you know 100% is going to work, because yes, you can build these while you're in the woods, but sometimes getting the proper materials and woods that work well together can be kind of difficult depending on where you live. Or maybe you live in a more desert environment where you just don't have the materials, but you really want to practice this kind of fire making. This is just perfect. You're going to see that it worked completely perfectly. Unfortunately, as I'm doing it, you can't see the actual block here as I'm spinning it. You just see me doing it because I'm filming it with a GoPro and you can't see what you're filming. But like, I'm going to try to film another section of this just in case. All right, guys, let's get to the real video now. I apologize for the screw up. You may hear the sound kind of cut in and out. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with it, but just in case, a backup may be coming. All right, let's get to it. Alright, so for watching this, let me make sure that we're going to get this all in frame. more than likely, obviously, the video did not work out as planned. So we're going to do this again to show you how well that this works. So got the spindle already on the bow, bearing block ready to go. Oops, that was all me. Letting it get too high. See if we got a coal here. Looks like we do. And I went ahead and fluffed up the jute twine even more, just to give this a better chance of catching. All right, so there you go. You now know, woo, with this right here, obviously, hopefully that will still be in frame. You know, if I had a bundle of twigs and stuff like that, I could put it on here. I could move this around a little bit to kind of keep sparking that flame going. I can now easily get a fire going if I wanted to with this. Obviously I'm just in my backyard, so I'm not needing it, but as you can see here, just adding a little more oxygen, fluffing it up a little bit to expose it more, you're going to be good to go. All right guys, hopefully this will help you in your purchasing decision of looking for a primitive fire kit for yourself. I really think this is an awesome teaching tool, practicing tool, and of course just like a car kit for a bug out bag, a get home bag, or just to take camping and to practice good primitive fire making skills. Very, very useful, and I appreciate the guys for sending it out to me. Hopefully this version of the video, as you can see by my shirt, obviously the last one didn't work out, but yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's a great way to go. The materials are rock solid, and this is enough to make plenty of fires. So well worth the money, well worth the purchase. Highly recommend it, guys. All right, in the meantime, y'all be prepared and have fun.